Hey! 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 Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode.
Hey, silly goose.
Hey! Funny
Hey.
duck. Oh!
What did the duck ask when he went to the lemonade stand?
When the duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stands, "Hey!
You got any grapes? I bought grapes today at the grocery store.
How were you inspired?
No.
Oh.
I bought grapes though.
I had really good grapes last night at Melanie Wine Bar. We got a charcuterie board. No. Did you eat the burger?
What burger?
The burger that I bought yesterday? Oh, great.
Right away.
Oh.
I ate one today too.
Oh my god. How was
From
it?
Air One. It was delicious.
Wait,
Have you had their
Air One
slider?
burger?
Dude, their sliders are so good.
Really?
At Air One. Yeah, it's like a mini burger.
Uh-huh.
And I got a combo box for dinner. I had slider,
Can you give me the price range on this thing?
$28 for dinner.
Okay.
No different than going.
I like prices.
A little steep for like
steep for like
hot
grocery
bar.
store burger,
Yeah,
but
for a hot
I'll
bar.
allow it.
But
I'll allow it.
I ate a whole combo meal,
I'll allow it.
and I got all my nutrients in.
Okay.
So
I'll allow it.
yeah, but that's a little treat.
Yeah.
You know.
What's been new this week? Besides Air One? What you got going on?
I had the Sunday Scaries.
Right.
And on Saturday,
Dude, I feel
what?
like Gabby was asking me this morning, she's, what'd you do this weekend? Did you do anything fun? And I was like, I feel like yes, but like no. Simultaneously.
Oh, we went to a concert.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was
We went
fun.
to a sample sale.
But what did we do Saturday morning?
I don't know.
I think we just got food random somewhere. I think we just literally got
random somewhere.
Oh my god, we went to Lou's Cafe.
Oh!
That was
Saturday?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then we took
Lou?
pictures and we slayed down. Katiana.
Well, no, we didn't.
Well,
slay
I
down.
did.
Well, I did.
I flopped Sunday. I flopped when you slayed.
Yeah,
And
I
you
flopped
flopped when I
Saturday.
slayed.
I flopped bad Saturday. Like, it was fine, but the lighting was off. Like, I feel like I was just, like, trying to get pictures, and it was Floptown.
Yeah.
Floptown, USA, you know?
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
live
not
there.
going to post
I'm the
ones.
mayor, actually, of Floptown,
The
USA.
ones that we took Sunday. First of
Go
all, my
archive.
outfit wasn't thought out. Second of all, my hair wasn't washed, so, like, I already was feeling grimy.
Yeah.
Third of all, my makeup was trash. My eyelashes were not cooperating. My skin was, like, a little dry. I just didn't feel... something was missing, so I unfortunately am not going to be able to post those pictures that you took of me. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. We, like, did our best, you know?
So
You can only do so much.
I did on Saturday.
You posted. We've been waiting for her to post.
I know.
We've been waiting for that moment.
Wait, so how can you post and then hide a post? Because I tried looking at that. I actually don't know if that's true, because I also tried Googling it.
Okay, so I just, like, did this.
To all in which you are and came before you.
Advanced settings.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? To all in which you are and came before you.
Oh.
What? Is it not working? See, I don't think it's true.
Yeah, that must have been only
been
some
a fluke.
people got it, or like it was only rolled out to some people.
Yeah. I know, I was kind of sad. I was like, dang.
You can post to your close friends though, like audience. You can change it, but
that's not.
there was something that I
If
saw
I-
at one point that said like share to feed, and you could toggle it off.
If I post to my close friends and then the feed, like, okay, so say I post something to my close friends in feed, right? Because you can post something to your close friends in feed. After I post it, when I say I like sit on that post for like a couple days, if I edit that post and I move it to my main audience, I think it doesn't go back into the feed. So like that's maybe kind of hidden.
Maybe. That's crazy. I just lost a follower after posting my thirst trap. That is just like not
It's so fucked up.
what I wanted to happen.
No. That's so fucked up.
That's so lame.
It's okay, you're weeding out the people that you don't want to be there.
You're
and
right.
You're attracting the people
You're
that
right.
you do want to
You're
be
right.
there.
When you post on Instagram, do you automatically, do you like immediately start responding to comments, or do you like let it simmer?
Most of the time, I let it simmer and I forget, and like
Yeah.
a week passes by and I'm like, holy shit,
Oh.
I'm literally responding to nobody. More recently, I've been really good at responding right away.
Yeah. I feel like you need to get better at that.
Yeah. But I don't respond to everyone, unfortunately, because like that's just So if you're commenting emojis or like Slay Queen, like I'm just gonna like it, you know.
Well, like even if like I'm gonna be honest, even if you're my best friend, sometimes I'm just gonna like it because I don't want to say like illy and ty to everybody.
No, I can't.
But know that that's what I mean,
right?
Know that that's what I'm saying.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course. I don't know, like it's. Whenever somebody comments something, if it speaks to me, then I'll respond. It has to. I have to have like.
It needs to come.
Yeah.
It needs to come. It needs to come.
If my
right out.
only response is ty or love you,
yeah.
I'm not saying anything because you already know that.
You know that.
Yeah.
And I don't remember when I've commented on someone's post. I don't care if they respond to me or not.
Me neither, dude.
You know?
Yeah. I just want them to. I just want to know that I commented.
I said something. Yeah. Remember when you used to have to like at the person in your comments and comment again?
Yeah.
And then you couldn't reply to them. It was just like people would have conversations in your comments.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
You could manually at somebody.
What a time.
Twitter used to kind of be like that too.
Really?
Actually, maybe not. It was a reply, but their at. I mean, I guess that's still true. Their at still shows up.
The at's still there, right?
I don't think it is anymore, actually. I don't know. I think it's just like a
I think that's
thread.
when you add your own thread. You don't have to add
you're
it
right.
anymore.
Yeah.
But I think when you're replying on the thread, you might still.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we put Evolved, Eon.
Yes. Crazy.
Get me off the internet.
Really? I like it there.
No, I like it there. But like, get me the fuck off.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that we've spent so much of our time on there. A lot of
I just think I'd be a lot smarter if I wasn't on there.
Really?
I mean, I'm smart, but I waste a lot of time looking at things that I don't need to be looking at.
But you can get smart from being on there.
You can, but if you use it wrong, you can also
get dumb.
You could get so dumb. I kind of feel like I kind of got dumb.
Yeah.
I got smart in the way in which that I know how. I think I understand how markets work, and like I think I understand things visually now. But what good is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What good is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't really do anything with that knowledge.
I guess. No, I feel like I learned a lot.
I do too. I'm definitely like on the more pessimistic side of that, but
yeah. Because I'll look for things too.
Same.
And I like to
search
read.
engine.
It's a search engine. Yeah. I like it here.
But
I like it here.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't need it. But then I like, what else would I do? Because I don't do anything else.
Simultaneously, like, we as a society don't watch the news anymore. Like, because
I don't need to.
Because like I don't have cable TV. Also, it's coming to me so late if it's on TV.
Yeah.
Like, it's instant if I'm like online.
It's live.
It's live. Everything's a live tweet.
Yeah.
People's stories.
It's people's stories.
I
know information. There's a lot of misinformation online, but like if it's somebody's story, like that's facts.
Yeah. Also, like, be smart.
Be smart. Use your brain.
It's not hard to know what's real and what's
Although
fake.
when somebody tweets something like new blank album coming out, I'm like, oh, and then it's a fluke tweet.
But simultaneously, I'm like, oh, but we know that it's not real.
Yeah.
I'm not going around saying. I mean, I guess that makes us like really mistrusting people. Like, I don't believe anything I see anymore because I'm like, is that real?
Same. I need it to come from the source. I need to have a conversation with somebody.
At Pop Base, verified.
Yeah. No, Pop Base.
Pop Grave.
Billboard charts. I don't know. Met
Gallo 21.
Yeah. Dumas. Fuck Dumas. Dude, they've lied so many times.
Yeah, they
lie a lot. Well, it's not that they're lying. They speculate a lot. There's too many rumors.
A lot of
50% of them are like wrong.
A lot of speculation.
So that's why I don't. Yeah, Dumas kind of fell off for me.
I saw this tweet. I was like looking at my notes. I saw this tweet that's relevant to this week, and it was imagine because the earthquake happened in New York on what day was that? I don't know, like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, and then there was an eclipse today, right? And someone tweeted, imagine if an earthquake happened and then 3 days later the sun disappeared. And like this happened in history, they'd be burning witches at the stake. Can you imagine not knowing science? Like not knowing, and like the ground is shaking and you're like, what the fuck was that? And then 3 days later, the sun disappears?
Dude.
They'd be burning every woman at the stake.
I got so much FOMO for the people in Texas.
Oh, I know. I kind of
and Indiana.
We should have taken a
I
standby
didn't
flight.
know that. I didn't even know.
I knew. Also, this is the last time in 20 years that's going to happen in North America.
Oh. Well, next time I'll know.
If we live that long.
That's true.
If the sun still creates an eclipse and isn't like swollen to the point that Earth has been swallowed by it.
Yeah. Yeah,
We
no,
could go to
I
other
had
places
FOMO.
though. Like the eclipse happen. How many times doesn't the eclipse happen twice a year?
Yeah.
Often. How often eclipse?
Yeah, doesn't it happen often?
I think it happens often.
Every 6
It just
years?
like happens every 18 months.
Mm.
But often they're over the ocean in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Solar eclipses happen about twice a year.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah, sometimes they happen over the ocean, sometimes they happen in remote areas, sometimes they probably happen like in the middle of the night.
I forget that the
something
Earth
like that,
is 90% water.
Yeah. It's 70.
Yeah. Girl. Whatever.
Yeah, so, and also like remote. Like imagine like how much like untouched like land
Yeah.
there is. Like the fact that the solar eclipse this time went through that many like major cities is crazy.
True.
The Texas stuff was cool
It
though.
just looked fun.
Like really cool.
Yeah.
Ugh, so cool. Like when it's
God.
total and it's
Yeah.
like just
Oh
the
my
ring, it's
God.
so sick.
So
And I didn't even have
twilight.
glasses. I couldn't even look at it today.
Yeah.
I just like had to do the pinhole thing.
I couldn't either. Yeah, I didn't
Warby
look at
Parker
the
was
sky.
giving out free sunglasses, and I knew that too. I like knew, and I was just like, eh.
My question is, how did everybody get the memo to pre-buy glasses?
I think obviously in cities where like total eclipse is happening, you would do that
It's a
because
bigger
it's
deal.
like it's a huge deal because like everybody's like gonna stand outside. Like New York, for instance, today like it was almost pretty close to total. So like everyone had glasses, but like there's like I feel like activations like you could go to the park and people are handing out glasses. Whereas like today in LA it was like not. It was like a partial eclipse. So I feel like it's not. I mean, people weren't even like outside when I was outside.
I know, because it was
You know?
still so sunny. I was sitting next to my window the whole time.
The peak was
The
at
sun
11,
was out.
12, and it was still sunny.
Yeah.
Whereas like New York and like Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, like it got at least
Moonlit.
semi-dark.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Austin where it got like midnight black. Isn't that crazy how the sun is able to illuminate everything in that way all day long?
All the time.
Because like just during the eclipse, how it's covering enough of the sun that it's pitch black. It just boggles my mind that like without the sun, we would all be living in pitch
where'd it
black
go?
darkness all the time. Gone.
Where'd it go?
Gone.
Wait, I'm confused.
It just disappears.
So the moon just blocks the sun?
Yeah.
But if the sun is exuding, if it's a sphere and it's exuding light,
It's a shadow.
all around it.
It's a shadow. We were in the moon's shadow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Actually, is that true?
Well, we were behind the moon.
Yeah, so it's sun, the moon goes in front of it, and we are here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Like the
Wait,
moon,
but the moon is small.
But
wait, but
that's-
the moon is
that's
small.
what I'm saying. Like there's some higher power because what are the freaking odds that the moon would be the exact distance between us and the sun to create a complete shadow?
I'm freaking
Think
out.
about a lunar eclipse too, because when the Earth is between the sun and the moon, and you see the eclipse on the moon of the Earth blocks the moon also exactly. How?
I'm freaked out.
Explain that.
I'm freaked out. The sun is huge. The moon is tiny. How is it positioned in that way to fully encapsulate and enclose the sunlight?
There's something else out there. That just doesn't make any sense.
Definitely.
It's just not by chance.
And I'm freaked the fuck out right now because I can only think inside of my own brain, and I will never escape my own head.
I can't wrap my head around still how like this is like less common.
Like
but,
you're gonna kill me.
Just the moon. How do we only ever see one side of the moon?
This is the Truman Show.
If it's spinning, listen, we're spinning. The moon is spinning. Why do we only ever see one side if it's spinning? Because it's rotating on its own axis.
I know.
So, like, its back faces us. I guess it doesn't, because it's, like, rotating at the exact... But how is it rotating at the exact speed that we only ever see one side of it?
Who made this up?
Dude!
Who made this up?
That's crazy!
No. I don't like it.
Crazy. It's crazy.
I don't like it. It's kind of sinister.
It's crazy.
No, somebody's playing games.
No, it feels too, like, simulated.
Somebody's watching me.
Definitely.
What do you think about when you're alone in a car?
Everyone who's ever wronged me.
Really?
Yeah.
All the time?
All the time, and I have conversations with them. I make them say what I want them to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, every single time you're alone in the car?
Pretty much.
Is there, like... Do you have the same lineup?
No, I imagine different scenarios.
Do you sometimes have, like, the same scenario over and over again?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not like...
Does it go anywhere outside of that?
Things are happening to me.
Does it go anywhere outside of that?
Does it go anywhere? No.
Like, you just think about the people that wrong you, and you have conversations with them. Are you yelling
I'm
at
not
them?
talking out loud or anything.
I mean, are you yelling at
I'm just
them?
imagining in my head. Like, I was doing it on my way home just now.
Really? Yeah.
I was like, what if this happened? What would I say? And what would I want them to say?
Yeah.
Always.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to think what else I think about. Sometimes when I'm in the car, like if it's a longer period, I'll like have an existential crisis.
Totally.
And I'll just think about how like...
Somehow I'll end up crying. Like, somehow I'll always end up crying.
I'm just like always driving and like thinking to myself, like, is this really... Is this it?
Mm-hmm.
And like, is this it?
Is this it?
Is
this all that I am?
Like, is this all that it's gonna be?
Yeah.
And will I ever not feel this?
Yeah.
That's longer though. That's like 15 minutes or longer drive.
Oh my god.
No, maybe I would say that's more like a 30-minute drive or longer.
Yeah.
30 plus. But if it's less than 30 minutes, I'm having the scenario conversation.
Road trips, if I'm by myself and I'm doing a road trip, it doesn't really get, I mean, I feel like I'm kind of always existential.
I'm intentional about my existentialism though, because like, I was doing that just now. Well, I wasn't existential this time, I was doing scenarios. But I'm only doing scenarios to specific kinds of music. If I don't want to be thinking, if I don't want to go down that path, I have to play music intentionally that will like distract me from going that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my road trips, I will always somehow find a way to cry. I don't know.
I've noticed
nothing
that
could be wrong. Like
alone road trips.
Nothing's wrong.
It's just a long. Well, you do a lot of long. Like your road trip is long. So.
Yeah. And I'll just start thinking about like.
Yeah.
The passing of time, and I'm like, oh god, and then I'll just cry, or it'll be a song that I'm listening to that I'm really feeling, and the lyrics speak to me or something, and then I'll cry. That'll make me cry.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing a short ride, if it's 15 minutes, I mostly will just jam out, and I'm like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
An hour long,
I'm definitely getting out of the car changed.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like thinking about creative endeavors and like what I would be doing or like what I like need to like I'll be making a list in my head that I could be making on Google Docs, but I'm driving so I can't.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Oh, I like writing poetry while I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing some like writing in my brain.
Yeah.
Not putting.
I have like in my notes app, but. In my notes app and in my voice memos, like, okay, if I'm in a city...
She's got bars. She's like, hold on.
No, literally. If I'm driving to Arizona, like, what will happen a lot is, like, I'll, like, just be driving, I'm looking at all the signs, and I'm just like, I don't know, my brain just goes, I get one-liners out here.
Okay.
And I'll just start collecting them, and I have voice memos of my one-liners, and also my poetry. Like, I like to voice
artist.
My poetry.
Okay.
But, like, that's not going anywhere, you know?
Yeah.
That's just for me.
Yeah, right.
It's just pretty words that I either haven't remembered in a long time or they just come to me somehow. I don't know. I do feel very creative when I'm in the car. I feel very creative.
Planes?
Oh my god, totally same.
On a plane, it's like, wow, I've written a script for like a movie.
Sometimes it's embarrassing too because I'm like, I know the bitches behind me can see my screen right now.
Oh, you're writing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm eyes closed. Having
that too, though.
I'm doing it like the same way I do in the car, but on a more intense level.
That too, yeah. I like to do that with my eyes closed.
I cry on planes, actually.
I do
if
too.
I'm gonna cry anywhere, it's on the plane.
I do too.
Something about that. It's just so
not all the time, but
not every time.
Yeah,
but definitely I'm on the plane sometimes, and I'll be going down a thought path, and then I'll be like, woo.
Same.
God damn.
Watching a movie on a plane is 10 times more emotional.
Painful.
Especially if it's like actually an emotional movie. I'm movie crying.
Yeah.
And listening to like a sad song, I'll cry.
Yeah.
So I don't know what is that.
I don't know.
What is modes of transportation? It's so. Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think people are having thought patterns in this way. If they were, I feel like there'd be a lot more crime.
I mean, there is a lot of crime.
I think there'd be more.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not involved in crime.
Oh. But don't you think that, like, we're, like, pretty we function pretty well?
I think so.
Under these conditions?
Yeah, I think so.
What if other people don't function as well?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of people don't function well.
I guess a lot of people are medicated.
You know what I saw the other day?
Yeah.
That I wrote down also that I forgot even happened. So on my Uber back home from the airport, like 5 days ago now at this point, wherever, I had the window kind of rolled down because I get nauseous when I'm sitting in the back of an Uber in LA.
Yeah, because they drive
in the airport. They drive insane. It's so unsafe. But I started to hear, guess what song I started to hear?
Wait, don't tell me.
You know.
Wait,
there's only one
song. Playing it on your headphones?
Huh?
Or it was playing on the radio?
It was playing in the car next to me. So some girl was driving, she had her window down, and she was by herself. My window was kind of down, and I hear this song playing. And I look over. No, I look over.
Wait, can I get a few guesses?
It's a heavy
Am I
rotation.
Gonna get it?
Yeah, I think so. It's a heavy
Bags.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's a heavy rotation song. So she was listening to
I had a list that was like Lights Up Harry Styles. House in Nebraska.
She was listening to Bags. She was fully feeling it. I look over, fully feeling it. She was singing along by herself. And the Uber and this girl's car, we were kind of hand in hand for like the entirety of Fairfax.
Yeah.
And she was like going
so
this
you
way.
Could hear Bags.
Yes. And I was like hearing it fade out and fade in as the cars were going. And at one point, she started the song over halfway through the song. She's so
real for
that.
Like,
she kept starting it over.
She was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
This
and I was
like,
I have lived this exact experience. Yeah. This is
what she looked like. Was
me
she
watching
girly?
myself.
Was she giving the vibe?
Yeah, she was giving girly. She was giving like probably 26 though. Okay. Like 25, 26. Yeah. Probably working at some like media agency in LA. She drives a Benz though. So. Oh. But it was giving like her parents' Benz.
Got it.
Because she did look young, but not. I don't know. That was interesting.
Okay.
And then what was also beautiful was when that ended, when the girl she ended up turning right and that car went away. Almost immediately, another car pulled up. These people were also singing. There was two people. They looked like best friends. They were singing a John Legend song together. Okay. Window all the way down. They were belting and like
I love that
fully feeling it in the moment. And I was just kind of shocked that had happened back to back. So I was like, I'm never seeing people sing in cars. I'm never seeing that. It's just us. We are the only people that I've ever seen actually doing that on a day-to-day basis.
Like, I'm trying to hit notes. Like when I'm in the car, that to me, like, and I know people can hear through the windows, but I'm like, oh, this is my screaming. I'm in my fishbowl.
Yeah,
y'all will never see me again.
But it was they were singing "Ordinary People" by John Legend. They were singing very well too. Like they were belting, they were feeling it.
You know, I was thinking today because I was looking at all the eclipse content, and I just like people are so it's so beautiful. I saw this. Did you see the TikTok of all the girls at the American or like at the New York City Ballet? It's like a bunch of like teen girls, and they're all in their Leos and their tights, and they're all in the open windows of a huge dance room in New York in one of the high rises, and all of them have their eclipse glasses, and their hair is all in like buns, and they're all looking out the window up at the sun, and I was like,
that's cute. That's really cute.
And like just all the eclipse content today has just been like people at parks and everyone's just like looking up at the sun. There's something about like a collective experience that like that's when I cry. Like I don't cry about anything, but when I see a TikTok like that, I'm literally like
of communities coming together.
Woo!
Yeah.
Whoo! Just collective experience.
Yeah, no, same.
Oh God.
I like that.
Oh, that like gets me.
It's very beautiful.
Gets me. I can't wait to scroll TikTok later.
I know.
Like,
I haven't seen too much about it. I've honestly kind of not been really online today.
Really?
Yeah.
I love being online during moments like this. This is like drastically different though than like when the earthquake happened a few days ago, because that was like jokes.
Yeah.
Like I feel like eclipse for some reason is this like beautiful moment, and like the only joke I've seen cracked about the eclipse is like, I don't want to spoil it for you, but Bella chooses Edward.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one exactly.
That one's funny. Everything else has just been kind of like, this is like a rare, like beautiful moment in history, like go out and experience it. Whereas when the earthquake in New York happened, everyone was like cracking me up. Like cracking me up.
Yeah.
It was all jokes.
What that earthquake was kind of bad, wasn't it?
4.8 in Jersey.
Yeah. It was just
that
felt
bad.
heavily. I mean, not bad, but it was definitely.
I think it's just like the sheer number of people that live in New York that
Yeah.
would feel it,
And the
like
tall
in that
buildings.
metropolitan area too.
Mm-hmm.
Which reminds me of what we talked about the other day. What happens if you're like getting a really precise procedure done? What if you're,
Oh God!
I was just thinking about
I don't
this
like
because
it.
I was like, okay, so if you're like getting LASIK eye surgery during an earthquake and they've got the like little laser down on your eyeball and then all of a sudden the world starts shaking, like,
Dude,
are you fucked?
I think you are fucked. Well, I think they can immediately turn the machine off.
Yeah, but like, what if like
You're strapped in.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm sure that they can just turn the machine off. There's probably like a sense. I don't.
What I'm concerned
I'm
about.
just like.
Okay, LASIK, yes, is concerning. What I'm even more concerned about, though, is if somebody's getting, like, surgery, like...
I was thinking about, like,
serious
Grey's
surgery.
Anatomy when they're, like, they have to take, like, one tiny precise... Because you know how, like, surgeons have to have, like, really still hands?
Yeah. You know, like, that game, Operation?
Yeah! Like, what if you're getting...
You can't do
shit,
that if
like,
there's an
moved
earthquake.
around? Or
Oh
what
my
if they're, like,
God.
coming at you with, like, the...
And also, these people are unconscious in surgery. Like, they're not gonna...
Or what if
You
they're,
can't
like,
really pack it up.
cutting you open to, like, do something?
You can't really pack it up. You kind of... I think the doctors... I think they must have a procedure where, especially the doctors in LA, they must have, like, earthquake procedure.
I'm sure.
Where
but, like,
if an earthquake
what
happens,
is
they
that?
just have to continue.
Yeah, because, like, what if you're getting a heart transplant and there's, like, minutes to,
You
like...
literally have... Yeah, like, you can't stop.
What
Like,
the
I think you just
fuck?
have to ignore the earthquake as if it's
What
not
the
happening.
fuck?
Yeah.
But, like, your shit's shaking.
I know. But, like, there's no other... You either wait until it's over or, like, you gotta continue.
Oh, God. I
Yeah.
just don't know.
I don't
I
know.
was just thinking about that. I was thinking about that when the earthquake happened because I was like, what happens if something is,
Yeah, that's not right.
like very serious and, like, needs to happen in a very specific way?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. What about cooking?
What about cooking?
I don't know. I feel like there's
Huh?
there's some intense circumstances in the kitchen, like fire, like lighting a bonfire or something. I
Wait,
don't know.
what? What does that have to do with
Like, what if the oven's on?
You turn it off?
I guess so. I don't know. What doesn't the electrical cords get fucked up? Like, doesn't the power go out?
Well, I mean, yeah, if there's, like, a huge earthquake, like, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad news for everybody.
Mhm.
That's, like, why fires happen. That's why, like,
Yeah.
San Francisco burned down
Yeah.
in 1906.
Yeah.
But that's, like, a bad...
I
was
mean, I'm thinking about the bad ones with the surgeries too. Because
I mean, I'm
if
thinking
it's not
about
a
that-
bad one, then you just continue the surgery.
No, but I'm still thinking about little ones because, like for instance, when you saw those videos of the earthquake when it happened, it's like the earth like moves like this. Like, imagine holding a fucking pencil like next to somebody's eye.
Oh God!
And, like,
it goes down, and you get.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, even if it's minor and it's like 12 seconds of earthquake, like you like damage something within the first second if you like didn't know it was coming, and you wouldn't know it's coming. Is it raining right now, or is it just windy?
It's just windy, I think. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Just crazy. I feel like a lot of weird things have been happening recently, which I guess is supposed to be happening right now with like the eclipse and like Aries and blah blah blah. But like also, wasn't it last week that like cargo ship lost power and like drove into that bridge in Maryland and the whole bridge collapsed?
I didn't see that.
Oh, I didn't show you.
What happened?
Wait. Oh, that happened when I was in Ohio.
No, I don't know.
I didn't tell you about.
No.
Oh, maybe I didn't.
What happened?
Wait, I'm shocked you didn't see it. It was all over the the news that I don't watch. There was the ship that was going into port in Maryland. I think it was Maryland. One of the small East Coast states. And as it was coming in to go under this bridge, it lost steering power, and you can see it on time lapse. Like, as the cargo ship is moving, all the lights go off in it. And so it, like, can't steer. And so it accidentally crashes into, like, a structural part of, like, a major bridge in Maryland. And, like, a few minutes after it hit it, the bridge collapsed. Like, the whole bridge collapsed. And, like, there were cars on the bridge. And I think, like...
Oh,
I don't know, there were probably, like, maybe, like... I think last I checked, like, the morning of, like, 9 people were definitely killed, but there were still, like, 33 missing or something like that. So, like, obviously cars...
They're
that
in
had,
the
like,
ocean or whatever.
They were, like, in the water, and, like, it's the
trapped
East
in their car.
Coast, and it's, like, winter, so, like, hypothermia.
Yeah.
But, yeah, just, like, that. Also, the earthquake in Taiwan just happened.
Yeah.
Like, We should make those. We should make
those things.
We should make those things. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
But we should do that probably.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
What's it called? Mercury retrograde. Did we already talk about that?
Mercury's in retrograde until.
Why do I feel like Mercury is always in retrograde?
Because it is. Mercury goes into retrograde like multiple times a year.
Oh my god, it's so fucked up. They want us to hate our lives.
Yeah. Actually, Jessica was saying that Mercury in retrograde is not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But like, the energy is like different.
Yeah.
So it's like not a bad thing always. It is.
If the energy is always different, then isn't it never different? Because it's always different. If Mercury is always in retrograde.
Mercury in retrograde is really interesting as we've been talking about the planets, because I was reading about what Mercury retrograde is, but it's like weird because it's like Mercury is orbiting and we're orbiting, but then at one point like something like happens where like we're going faster and it goes backwards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Also,
it's like a blip.
How did people figure that out back in the day?
I don't know. I think they're lying.
Also, how did they make money if you were an astronomer back in the day?
Nepotism.
But like, couldn't you just lie?
Nepo babies.
And be like, oh, I was looking through my telescope and this thing happened. People just did it for passion? People were that.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, because they're trying to find purpose too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if there's just so many people that they just...
Yeah.
I would feel so purposeful if I was researching, like, science.
The stars.
Yeah, and, like, being able to explain that to people.
That's crazy.
That's, like, very important information.
It's just crazy that they could figure that out back then.
I know.
Like, that one guy that figured out... Who was the one who stuck the stick in the ground and there was like some triangle situation?
Yeah, the sundial?
No. The guy who found the like circumference of the Earth.
Oh.
By like sticking a stick in the ground and like watching shadows.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah.
And you figured out how big around the Earth was?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Didn't that same guy, or something along the same lines, somebody figured out what time and creating 24 hours
the
in a
Mayans?
day?
Yeah. Also, like, leap year, knowing that, like, we need one extra day every 4
Y'all
years.
are creeping me out.
Y'all
are scaring me.
Who was the man that figured out the circumference?
I don't like it.
Earth. Is that? What did he do? Who was the guy who did the stick in the Earth? This is gonna bother me. Man stick in Earth. Man.
How did they know, dude?
To find.
How did they know how to make a rocket ship if they never been out there?
Girl.
How do you know that?
I guess it is that guy. Eratosthenes calculated the Earth's circumference. But how?
How do you know to make a rocket ship if you've never been out there?
Why would you go?
Why would you go?
Why would you go? Why would you go?
How would you even know what to start putting into place?
How do you know that you can like get out of like get?
You can get up there.
Also, isn't it crazy that orbit is real? Orbit. That you can just go up there and then once you're in you can just spin forever.
Yeah.
What in the actual fuck is that?
No, I don't know. It's creepy.
Also that it's pitch black outside of Earth.
I think witchcraft is real.
How is it pitch black?
It's gotta be real.
How is it pitch black out there?
I don't know.
If the sun
is shining,
then why is
the light only coming to us? Why is the light only coming to Earth? Why is there an atmosphere
that's scattering?
Why is the sunlight only?
Why does the atmosphere scatter light rays? Why? And why?
Oh my god! Why is the sunlight selective?
It's just crazy.
Why is it
crazy?
What?
It's just crazy. It's times like that where I'm like, oh, I really can't, because it's like, wow, we literally don't. We don't even know if there are other planets out there that can sustain life. Mm-hmm. There's nothing within our vicinity that is sustaining life except for this one. And we're here.
We're here. Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me I have to have a job?
I know. You're telling me I have to like make a couple.
Isn't this special?
A couple bands a month.
Isn't this special? And I have to fight for my right to be here. I have to fight to survive.
That's awesome.
But this is a beautiful thing.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. Oh, and you're telling me I have to have my feelings hurt on this one?
Yeah. We are taking this too seriously.
We are!
Way too serious.
We are Stardust.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Stardust.
Yeah. I'm out here waking up stressed. I'm out here with Sunday scary. I'm Stardust.
No! Don't do it.
Scared of what?
Spend the money. Eat the trees.
Scared of what?
Go have fun.
Nothing is real.
Nothing is real, dude.
Nothing is real.
Oh god, what the hell?
Isn't it crazy that nothing is real for, like, animals?
Yeah. Like, they will never think outside of
survival.
Yeah.
Like,
why are we able to? Oh my god, that literally pisses me off.
What's going on?
No, it seriously frustrates me.
This is me
so
in the
bad.
car for 30 minutes plus.
Yeah. It makes me so. If you were an animal, what kind of animal would you be?
A quokka.
I like those.
I like those. They have no natural predators.
Remind me.
They're the
why.
ones on that island in, like, I don't know, the Pacific or something, and they look like squirrel groundhogs, and they have really cute smiles, but they have no natural predators on their planet. So, on their piece of land. So, like, when humans go visit, they're, like, eager to meet them because they don't have any predators.
Aww.
They've, like, never known fear.
But are they endangered because of that reason?
No, they, like, have their, like, they have their little island. I think they're all fine there.
Oh my god, that's...
I know.
I want to be a quokka.
Right?
Where do they live?
Yeah, that's somewhere up near, I don't know.
Okay. I would want to be an otter.
Oh, okay.
Because they're cute.
Australia.
Aww.
Yeah. Southwestern Australia. And some smaller islands off the coast of Western Australia.
I would want to be an otter because they're cute.
Oh, and they hold hands.
I like that they hold hands in the water. I like that they swim.
Our animals are kind of similar in the face.
Yeah, no, I definitely, I feel like an otter.
I like that.
And when I wear my hair in a ponytail, like slick back, I definitely look like an otter.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
I
wonder if they're like...
I don't know. I just like that. I like how otters bathe themselves. I like that they swim. I like that they're fuzzy. Their faces are really round. So is mine. I could relate.
Yeah. I like it.
And they're all about swimming with the community.
That's fun. I like that.
And I think they could, like, enjoy time on land as well.
Yeah.
I don't really know what danger, like, if they have to get eaten by things. Like, I don't know. Sharks?
I don't know.
What do sharks eat, dude? Fish.
Otter predators. Oh. Predators are sharks and killer whales.
Oh.
But they dive or play dead when they sense danger. Oh. Isn't it crazy that, like, animals know to play dead?
They know, yeah. But, okay, my question is, if you play dead, isn't it going to eat you anyways because it just wants food?
No, because maybe they like the chase.
Maybe it's like, oh, that's a bad one. It's not going to taste that good. Like, I want it fresh. I want it fresh.
I want it to, like, fight back.
Got it.
Kind of how, like, men are.
Yeah.
You know? They don't want you if you're just going to take it.
That's true. Yeah, some men do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Some men like the easy ones.
Yeah. That's my natural predator.
Me too.
A man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that is it.
Actually, yeah, as a human, like, there's not really any... I mean, I guess, like, in nature, you should be scared of, like, bigger animals, but, like...
We live in cities. We don't really have to deal with that.
We live in cities. You'll never see our screen.
Yeah, we live in cities, so we don't have to worry about that. Although... I don't like nature for those reasons, because...
Being out in nature?
Hikes scare me for those reasons.
I'm not really worried about that
Camping
kind of stuff.
scares me for that reason.
Unless,
bears.
Yeah. But then, yeah. Like, bears scare me. But, like, just, like, the grizzlies.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not anywhere where there's grizzlies,
Yeah, no,
like,
same.
ever.
No, same.
Black bears I'm not as worried about.
So I'm like, I get a little bit worried just going hiking.
Just carry bear spray.
Yeah. Or camping.
Mm-hmm.
Or swimming in a lake, for that matter, because the Loch Ness Monster is real.
100%. Nessie is real.
And Sasquatch.
Nessie believers.
Sasquatch is also real.
Definitely. Slenderman?
Slenderman, I think Slenderman wasn't real, but some man convinced himself that he is Slenderman, and then there was Slenderman.
Okay.
Men like to be villains, you know?
Guess so.
They just fantasize about being a villain.
Do you have any like weird conspiracy theories that you like really buy into?
The 10-year chip.
What's that?
I don't know if this is real.
I've never heard of this.
But on Twitter, there was like a blip in 2017 where there's just shit ton of conspiracy theories.
Hello.
One of them that really stood out to me was the 10-year chip.
What is the 10-year chip?
So basically, this was mostly like women in pop or just celebrities like Lindsay Lohan, Katy Perry, Britney Spears, like all the ones that kind of had a little moment, a little scandalous moment in their career that kind of made their career flop.
Yeah.
Or they just kind of like looked like they went nutso for a period of time.
Right.
But the theory was that they didn't have their chip renewed. So when they enter the industry, they get a chip implanted into their brain.
I believe it.
That lets them work for a 10-year period.
Okay.
And lets them be sane.
It's like an IUD.
No, literally, it lets them be sane in the industry for like a 10-year period.
Okay.
And like nobody really reminds them when to renew that chip or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happened. So like, if you look at the timeline of
Wait,
everything,
are you serious? They all like start to go nuts.
It
at 10
all
years?
is at
Your
the 10-year mark. I need to find this Twitter thread.
Wait, that's
because
crazy.
literally, like, it breaks down the timing and the dates of everything of like when Britney shaved her head,
Sorry?
when Lindsay went to jail, when Paris did this, like. It was all 10 years.
Oh my god.
And I don't know how real that is, but as a kid I was like, oh my god, they have 10-year chips that expire. Holy shit, no wonder Katy Perry's career flopped. No wonder Britney Spears'
Her chip expired.
Her chip expired. I think they added Miley on that
I was
too.
gonna ask if Miley would be on
Yeah,
there.
I think Miley was on there too. But yeah, all of that strain. The 10-year chip.
Whoa. That's a really good one. I've never heard that
Yeah.
before. That's crazy.
What about you?
I mean, the Mandela effect to me is like very real.
Totally.
I like
the Berenstein Bears.
Berenstein Bears is the one that really gets me because like both of us just said Berenstein, and it's Berenstain. It's not.
No,
it's not. I remember, and like that one, that gets me.
Pikachu, how he didn't have that stripe in his tail, and then suddenly he didn't, or like he had a stripe in his tail, and then suddenly he didn't.
He doesn't have a stripe in his tail?
No.
Sorry?
No.
There's a lot of Mandela effect ones that I'm like confident that I am sure of something, and then they'll be like, yeah, that didn't happen, and I'm like
that's not right.
That's not right. I don't know if this one's true, but I really like the Avril Lavigne one. That they like.
Oh
her
yeah,
with the
that was the one. The other one.
Is she in the 10-year chip?
No, she's not in the 10-year chip. But that was
just Melissa
in that world.
Yeah,
that was one of them.
Melissa. Mm-hmm. That one I like don't really buy into, but I'm also like, but maybe.
Yeah.
Like she does look kind of different. She had like a whole like rebrand, but in a way that like feels a little off.
No, I agree.
And also the moon landing. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
That feels off to me.
Yeah.
That feels.
Is there ever a situation in which...
Why would you only go once?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Is there ever a situation in which you think you would be a flat earther?
No, because we've seen photos of the Earth.
If you didn't see photos of the Earth, would you think the Earth was flat?
No, because then you would get to the end of it. Nobody's gotten to the end of it.
If you were if you didn't know anything about travel, would you think the Earth was flat?
Maybe if I was born in like the 1100s.
Okay.
I don't know when they discovered that it wasn't flat, but like maybe
you can see the curve when you go to the ocean.
Yeah, but like imagine if you've never gone to the ocean. I'm trying to think if like I grew
if
I was
in
like
the prairies,
like in Kansas or something, and like all I ever knew was as far as I could walk in Kansas. maybe I would think that it was flat.
Yeah, I think I would think it was flat back then.
Yeah, because there's
For
no
sure.
other context.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'd be considering whether the Earth was
Oh,
flat
hell
or
no.
rounded. You know?
Oh. I mean, I would just know that it's flat because that's all that I know.
I just wouldn't even ask that question.
No,
I would be like, oh, I wonder if this is rounded or flat.
Would be like, this is flat because it's flat. Where I am, it's flat. So
Also,
it's
like,
flat.
I'm glued down to the ground.
Yeah.
Therefore, I
It's
can't
flat.
go upside down.
No.
Although, you would have to know that it's not flat. Because the moon isn't flat.
I would think that's flat too. Like, that's a piece of cheese. Like, that's where we get
Flat
our
like
cheese.
this?
Yeah, we get our cheese from up there.
Okay. Right.
Actually, I don't know.
I don't-
Because it's round.
'cause it's
But
round.
I don't
I don't
think it
think
was
I
a
would think
sphere,
it would be-
though. I don't know.
Yeah, you would, because you can tell
That's
it's
true.
a sphere.
That's true.
And you can tell that the sun's a
Because
sphere.
there's a shadow.
Also, it's like spinning.
Yeah.
Also, we're spinning.
Mhm.
Like, we
And
obviously
it
know we're
changes
spinning
shapes.
because the like moon comes back around. I don't think I could be. I don't think I would ever be a flat earther. I would either not be considering whether the Earth was flat or round, or I would think the Earth is round.
What if you lived on a plateau and you heard stories about people just falling off? Would you think that was the end of the world? Like, would you be a flat earther then? Because people fell off this plateau.
But you can see beyond a plateau if you're at the edge of the plateau. It's not like there's it's not like there's nothing else.
It's not like it's like flat.
Yeah. Imagine if it was, that'd be
But
great.
like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, why is there Earth below this? Why is there Earth below the Earth? Like, to me, that wouldn't make any sense.
Would you be a witch, do you think?
Yeah.
Or would you be a witch burner?
I think low-key. Well, low-key, I don't know.
Isn't it crazy?
Because I think
that
I would be afraid of witches, not gonna lie.
I like know that obviously we think like, oh, like the world is such a dangerous place. It is. It so is. But like we used to just burn people at the stake. Because we were like,
I mean,
she gives me a
people
weird
still
vibe.
kind of do that.
But like, she gives me a weird vibe.
In the public, yeah, the public burning, yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
everybody come watch because
It being socially acceptable to do that,
the lady in town gives you a weird vibe, so everybody comes together to watch her burn at the stake.
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of still happening. Not to that like storyline or caliber,
Yeah.
but like it's still kind of
I
happening.
feel like, I mean, yeah.
In different
Violent things are
narratives,
still happening.
Yeah.
But like, that feel like Salem, like the Salem witch
Yeah.
trials is very like lore
Yeah.
oriented.
Like the ladies are fighting.
Like they were like, oh, let's tie her arms and legs together and drop
You know
her in
what?
a lake. And if she sinks, she's a human.
You know what I
and
heard?
if she lives, she's a witch, and we're gonna burn
Most
her.
of the time, it's because these bitches were cheating on other bitches' husbands,
I'm sure.
and like they didn't actually like care.
I'm sure. You could just accuse anybody of
Yeah.
being a witch.
No, literally.
And be like,
Like, oh my god, this girl cheated.
Yo,
my husband
this
cheated on me
girl
with this
gave
woman.
me witch vibes. Tie her arms and legs together, drop her in the lake, and if she sinks, then she's innocent. But if she lives, we're burning her. Hello?
Hello, you guys are crazy and out of your minds.
And everyone was like rah rah about it. What the?
No thanks.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I don't like anything about that. History's wild. I feel like
But
I need to watch more documentaries.
I want to know the percentage of women that were like upset at other women for sleeping with their husband and like accusing them of being a witch. Because I feel like it's more than we think.
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Like I feel like I heard that a little bit too much. Where I'm like,
Oh.
Is it Mary Magdalene? That girl? She was
In the
accused-
Bible?
Yeah. When she was stoned, she was accused of being someone's mistress.
Oh.
So that's why they stoned her.
I don't know about Mary Magdalene like that.
Yeah, I think that's true.
She just has a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, they killed her
Yeah, they
for
killed
being a
her.
mistress.
Just let people be whores.
Literally.
Who's being harmed?
Let's all live.
Who's being harmed?
Like, you guys are just making it worse.
The two prudiest bitches you know saying.
Yeah.
Let's all be whores.
Yeah. I'm pro whore for sure.
For sure.
For sure. I just can't do it.
Yeah. I'm for it for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all pro whore.
Of course, I support whores everywhere. I have a note in I don't even remember the context of this, but it's the ideal, capital I, woman, capital W. The ideal woman.
Okay.
I don't really remember the context of this, but I think it was along the lines of, like, what you think the ideal woman is. Like, what characteristics she has.
Like, ideal woman to me, or ideal woman, I think, society?
Society.
Okay. Ooh.
And, like, how do your personal desires play into that?
Interesting.
Because I was thinking about traits that I think, like, a perfect woman has, and how, like, I want some of those traits.
Yeah. I think the perfect woman is just, like, loving, sweet, silly, free-spirited.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just loving. Like, they just have a loving aura. That's the perfect woman.
Wow. I was thinking more, that's interesting because you went straight to personality. I think I was personally thinking about, like, roles and responsibilities.
I mean, that definitely falls under loving. Like, if
Yeah.
you are loving, you definitely have roles and responsibilities that you're going to fulfill.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't come from a place of, like, that,
Mm-hmm.
then it's, like, a little off.
I'm just trying to think of, like, ideal women in, like, media, even. Like, who? Marmy.
Yeah.
Marmy.
She is the it girl.
Ideal one. Marmy.
Get her on a runway, dude.
No, she is the it girl. Yeah, because
Get her walking Mew Mew. Get her opening the Mew Mew show.
I feel like we don't have expectations for men in the same way that we have expectations for women, obviously. But I feel like the expectations for women are so, like, needs to know how to cook, and, like, needs to be good with children, and, like, has to be smart, but also has to be loving, but also has to be empathetic, but also has to be, like, resilient and tough and stand up for herself. And I'm just like, how can you be all of those things?
Yeah, I do think those standards are a little bit outdated and, like, more heavily planted in, I don't know
The
what
patriarchy.
decade, not the 21st century. Like, yeah, they're still there for sure.
For sure.
They're still there. But I think now is like, I don't know. Because I feel pressure.
I'm thinking of women who are sought after.
Yeah.
And how they normally are like that. Like, they're homemakers.
Yeah.
Or they're, like, they're that way. You know how, like, I don't know. I feel like independent women are kind of villainized. Because it's kind of like, oh, ew.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, ew.
I don't think
And
so,
I'm just
actually.
like,
I think maybe the certain type of man that you might be searching for.
I'm not thinking about, well, I mean, I am thinking about men. But I'm also thinking about just how, like, well, it's just, like, the patriarchy. I guess, like, women hate women, too.
Yeah.
Everybody hates women.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Because I think of people in relationships right now that I'm friends with, and they're in those stable relationships, and I don't think
they don't necessarily have all those
my
traits.
girly friends have to fall into those standards. And I
Yeah.
don't think their boyfriends expect them to be that either. But, like, yeah, generations ago, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I just think we're unlucky.
I'm just thinking about how this is all a competition and how, like, I don't know what you need to win.
Yeah. I think you just gotta chill out.
Oh.
I think that's it.
I don't know, I was just thinking about how, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, God. Like, I need to get better at my GCal. Like, I need to be cleaning more often. I need to be cooking more often. I need to be, like, a little bit softer around the edges. Like, but I can't be helpless. I don't want to be a damsel in distress. But I can't be so independent that I'm undesirable.
I just think you need to open your heart up.
Oh. Yeah, I do think it does come down to some of that. Like,
I think it comes down to all of that.
That's, like, really crazy.
I think that's the only thing it comes down to.
People who are in relationships all the time are just, like, lovers.
Yeah, that's, like,
And I'm
literally
like, oh,
it.
damn, that's crazy. Like, oh, you can just find someone just like that?
Yeah, it's literally it.
Oh.
You just, like, need to open your heart and you need to be curious about somebody else. That's it. It's that simple. You're finding
You're telling
a
me
way
I don't have to become the ideal woman?
No. I mean, if you're looking for a certain specific type of person to be with, then maybe. If you're looking for that, then maybe you do need to.
Oh, like to become the ideal woman to find.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, if you're looking for like the heir to a throne, then maybe you do need to be the ideal woman.
God, I just kind of like wish sometimes. I mean, obviously, like rights are cool or whatever. Rights are cool, but like sometimes I'm like, I wish I was in Regency era, and I was like born rich, and I was an aristocrat, and they were just like, we need to find you a duke to marry. Can you paint? Can you read? Can you write? Can you cross stitch? Can you cook? And can you be pretty? And can you bear children?
True. But see, the thing is that it's not fun when you don't have the girlies around you.
But why wouldn't you have the girlies around you? Wouldn't you have all the other aristocrat women who are like also just dilly-dallying?
I guess so.
Promenading?
I guess so.
I want a promenade.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel
and then
like
it's also unfortunate because like those men are like a bit, like not all of them are
there.
They're not all like actually.
That sucks because the
there.
women are perfect.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can they just be average?
Yeah.
Average men. That sucks.
And that's why women want their own rights. It's because these men couldn't do their job.
That's crazy.
These men could not do their job. They couldn't actually do the role that they were like in society. They
honestly,
were given.
because I just feel like men are like biologically programmed to want to work.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to.
I mean, they're very
an innate need to provide.
Yeah.
And like fight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I don't have that at all.
No, they're very competitive. They're very territorial.
The good fight is over for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I mean, and nowadays the lines are definitely blurred. It's not black and white anymore.
Yeah. I mean, nothing's black and white anymore.
Yeah, so. I mean,
which is good. Like, it's a good thing, right? Like, everyone can be.
Yeah. It's the girls and the gays for me.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, man.
For sure.
Fuck that.
For sure. One day, has anyone written the dystopian novel yet where just, like, the girls and the gays reproduce and, like, straight men everywhere just, like, call it...
That sounds awesome.
Wouldn't that be...
That sounds awesome.
Because, like, that...
Give me a period piece with the girls and the gays.
No, because...
Oh my god!
Imagine it's just the girls and the gays, and then we just, like, biologically program, like, their sperm.
Reproduction.
And our eggs.
Yeah. Like, you
like,
just find your gay best friend, and they, like, we go to the doctor together, and we reproduce together, and then we don't ever have to sleep, because, like, obviously that's not what we want to do, that's not what we're interested in. You're my gay best friend. But, like, we can reproduce because you have what is needed for me biologically in order to reproduce.
And then imagine, like, the kids that you raised, they would all be, like, raised right.
Yeah, because they would all be loved and cared for.
Yeah.
And they would love their providers.
Wow. I feel like we just discovered something.
I think we did.
Like, if we are going, like, if the sun threatens to swallow the earth and we have to repopulate a planet, just send the girls and the gays.
Yeah.
Because nobody would fight either.
Nobody would be...
Also, like, if like, the straight women on the girls and the gays planet weren't vying for the attention of men, and it was just about girlhood,
yeah,
I feel like competition would be eliminated as well.
Yeah. It would be.
Because, like, why is there competition among women if not for male validation?
But then also, like, I feel like sex is still in nature, so we would all just be, like, sleeping with each other. So we would all be lesbians at that point. That'd be kind of fun.
Would we, though? Would the biological...
Yeah.
Like, would your biological...
Honestly, I think all women are down.
Do you think, like, straight people would just be eradicated?
So problematic. What?
Like, would straight people be eradicated? Here's the thing, is I'm wondering if the girls and the gays reproduce, wouldn't we still produce straight people? Or would straight people
I literally don't know. That's so weird. I don't know. Like, yes. Yes. But, okay, problem. We're running into a problem.
Okay.
So we eradicated the men.
Well, we didn't eradicate men. We eradicated straight men.
Oh, yes, the straight men. Sorry. Eradicated the straight men. If we're reproducing on this new planet and, like, giving birth to men and they're straight, what do we do then?
Oh, fuck. Well, see, this is what I'm wondering. Is,
like, what do we do?
But, like, would we I guess straight people would be produced. Fuck.
They would be. Well, we would just make them good.
But
we
would they just
them
be
good.
better because they would be
They'd be
surrounded
fresh.
by, like, empathetic,
Yes.
like...
I think so.
I think so, too.
And you could teach them to be a good person.
You're right. I think it would be fine. I don't know. I don't know where, like, the biological aspects of, like, straight cis men, like, come out. I don't know in what ways they come out if they're in, like, a curated environment of, like, femininity and empathy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because don't you think that, like, boys born into families of sisters are better?
I know a few that weren't.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Only sisters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have to tell you off screen.
Okay. Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
But is it because they have a father? What if they just had a mother and sisters?
I don't know about that actually, but I'm like, if you have 5 sisters, like, and you're the youngest boy,
And you're still acting.
and you're still acting
But
like that.
young... Fuck. Listen, I'm going to get real prescriptive about what I want. I want an oldest sibling that has only younger sisters. That's what I need.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to watch a lady grow. You need to take care of this little baby.
Oh,
You need to take care of your younger siblings.
get your ass up
Empathize.
and work.
Anyways, we should get into our things.
Okay. Oh my god, there's so many things. Like this week has been like a lot of newness.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like Good Luck Babe by Chapel Roan.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
B2B Charlie XCX.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Tyrant Cowboy Carter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
And I've been eating Cafe Lou.
Lou's Cafe.
Lou's Cafe. I ate those peanut cold noodles. Delicious.
Delicious. Truly delicious.
And I have been using the Summer Fridays vitamin C serum.
Okay. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it smell citrusy?
No.
Okay.
Is it supposed to?
No, just sometimes that like vitamin C smells citrusy. And
Yeah,
I was
no.
curious if it was scented.
Not at all. I
Oh.
finished the other toner that you also gave me.
Mm.
And now I started a new vitamin C. This is my new
Sephora
routine.
Aaron.
Yes, Sephora
Sephora Aaron.
tail. Yeah, this is my new routine, heavy. Like, I use vitamin C every day.
It's good.
And it's like,
It's like
doing
part
great
of the like,
things. to
skin
me.
cycling.
Yeah. I can
Very
feel it
good.
doing stuff.
Okay.
Like, I feel myself aging backwards.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mhm. Plump.
Did you see that one tweet that was like,
Botox.
let me see, let me read it out loud because I shared it to my private story the other day because it made me laugh. Fake ass suicidal bitch, I saw you do your skincare routine to maintain a youthful appearance in your old age. You plan to make it too.
Yes. That was funny.
That got me. My things this week. Conan and Lizzie both dropped albums. My favorite songs on Found Heaven are Alley Rose because that bridge goes absolutely insane. Then Forever With Me and Winner. And then on Lizzie's album, I feel like I'm still getting there because I like listened to Conan's first, but I think Drunk Running is my favorite of the new.
Mm-hmm.
But then I do love the singles. And then I also Vortex. I keep seeing all over TikTok, and like I like everyone's talking about that one right now. All the girls are on well.
Yes.
On Cowboy Carter, I've just been listening to Levi's Jeans over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I just love that. I really
Levi's
love it.
jeans, yeah, that's
So good.
That's really
Also, did you see that Levi's changed their logo to the double I,
Oh.
which was like so sick. I feel like
love
that's
that.
like such a good.
I was hoping they
What
would
a
do
moment,
something
you
about
know?
that.
Look at it right now.
Aww.
So cool. Just cool.
Beehive.
In terms of food, oh wait, I just went to dinner now. I didn't tell you where I went because I didn't know where I was going until I
Yeah.
left. But I went to Kura, in
Ooh.
Sawtell, and it's conveyor belt sushi. And it was literally like Japan. You could order things on like a screen, and they would shoot around to you and be delivered to you. Like they would come around the conveyor belt really fast to your table, or you could pull things off the conveyor belt. And if you ordered a drink, it came on one of the robots. We should go there. I felt like I was like it was in Japan.
Was it of
It
quality?
was good. It was good. It was really good. It was delicious.
Delish.
And then Lou's Cafe was awesome.
Yeah.
I was really into the eclipse today. I can't lie to you.
Yeah. New thing unlocked, eclipse.
Like, no, truly. Like, I thought I didn't care, and then I was like, wait, actually, I care. Because all I could do this morning was
I know, once it started, I started seeing a bunch of stuff.
And I was like, I have to be outside right now.
I was kind of like, okay, I have to get on this soon. And then, like, afterwards, I was like,
I gotta go outside right now.
And there was a guy out here changing our air conditioning, and I didn't know.
Is that when you took the colander?
Yeah, I was like, this is kind of embarrassing, but I'm gonna like take pictures outside on the porch right now with the colander.
I had to text you because I didn't know if you cared or not, because I didn't care when I woke up this morning either.
Mm-hmm.
But then I had that work text that was like, "Are we gonna do anything eclipse related?" And I was like, I woke up and I was like, "Are we serious? Like, I have to think about this right now," because it didn't cross my mind. And then the second I started thinking about it, I was like, actually, I do care.
Yeah.
And I want to see it.
Right? I know. I didn't care until like 30 minutes in.
No, and then
to it
suddenly I was
starting,
like, this is sick. Now I care. I
Yeah.
need to do some like light research now on like what it means.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
You know, with all the stars and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see you
this was
next
fun.
week.
See you next week. Thanks for watching.